Amp, I agree with you. Actually, I think sometimes, and I had to learn this.
Mhm.
I think when we want to get our point across, when we're talking to men, we have to do some more listening more than responding to them, because I think we are responding to them based off the comments, and then when they hop on here, they're riled up from whatever they're commenting about, and they want to come on here and say something to us, and then we are responding to the comments that they put, and that's the energy that they're putting out there, Hamp. And I think that when they come on, they're talking to us a certain way, and then we're responding a certain way. So, for every action, there's a reaction, right? And so, even though I get what Hamp is saying, what they're saying, it may be right, it may be wrong, but he's saying, I guess we should be listening to them to respond to them in a way in which it is productive over responding to them based off of how they're coming at us, because we're coming at it defensively. Am I right or wrong? I don't know.
I think you're wrong. I completely disagree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. So when Sir John the Baptist, I think his name is, last week came up, I think we were very respectful to him. And we all did not necessarily agree with what he was saying, but we would listen to what he had to say and then ask questions
Yes.
to get clarity or to give our viewpoint. What do you think about this? We actually had a dialogue with him. And I didn't necessarily agree with everything. I mean, all of us did. Some things, we did, some things we didn't. But that's an example of sign language, as you are putting it, was not given to a man that came up here that had a differing opinion. It is when they come up here clownish is when they may get this sign language. And then how dare you feel offended? Well, you can feel how you want to feel, but I don't understand how someone could be offended when you come up or approach someone clownish and then you get a reaction from that. I always say you can't.
I don't think he was saying, I think those were just examples as we're on here, but I think in a day-to-day, I think men are feeling this way. I only say that because I have a teenage son. I have to watch how I say certain things to him, because I don't want him to talk to a female in response to how I, as his mother, might say things to him. And so that communication, from whether it's a mother to a son or a man to a woman, we have to understand how they're taking in the communication part.
So what I mean, my response to that is, if, for example, off the podcast, because how people talk to me in real life and on this podcast are two totally different things.
That's
if
true.
I'm talking to a man in real life, face to face, and we have a difference of opinions, how he approaches me is totally different.
Not all of them, though, right, cousin? I mean, some men do.
No man is reckless talking to me in real life.
For shock value.
In real life?
I'm not saying for shock value. I'm just saying in general. Sometimes men have conversations with us, and I ain't going to say we black out, but sometimes we are responding in a way where it is dismissive to them.
I don't. I'm going to tell you, I do not. I always ask the question, so are you saying, because I want to always repeat myself. So what I heard you saying is, I do those kind of statements.
Right. And somebody might take that offensively. Somebody might take that offensively because of, it sounds, it may not sound offensive to you, but they may take in communication and be like, why is she talking to me this way?
Asking what you meant, and I'm hearing it this way. Did you mean it this way? That's communication, ensuring
that is communication, but it is also talking to them. Sometimes when we talk to our kids, we talk to them the same way, and that might come up.
Wait, talking like what? I'm asking you, like, if I'm
talking what? They might get as if we're talking to them as if they are children. If we're asking, can you please repeat that? Can you clarify to me what you're saying?
Why are you talking
Who's
talking like that? I'm not talking like that when I say that.
You might not think you are, but I'm just saying.
Let me get a couple. I mean, I think you guys are missing communication too. Body language is so important. And some of us, and if you want to know who, you can ask after, have very poor body language as well. Right? We speak in so many different ways. And I think we need to make sure we are assessing that part too. So Dana, love, disagree. Sign language is provoked, maybe. Tay, what say you?
I don't necessarily agree with this statement because I don't think it's a go-to for me in particular. I mean, I can't speak for everybody. I'm just going to speak for myself on this. I know that I'm open to hearing, whatever other side of the story may be or somebody's take on something. So where I am, I just think you have to be receptive, no matter where you are in the conversation. If you're attempting to hear the person, really hear them and get their point. Not necessarily that you agree with them, but it's okay to say, okay, I agree to disagree, but I get your point. And I think that's what we're missing here because we're so busy thinking about one incident when overall the point is, this is what's happening. And the question is, how do we respond to that? How do we make it so we can change it? Because we are the elements of change here. So yeah, that's my two cents.
Yeah. Hey, Tay, can you read this for me?
Shout out to Gary Grant with the 22, was that Canadian dollar super chat? Ladies, I think you are missing what Young Ham is saying. He means you never have to go to the other's levels. As grown-ups, we must not get triggered with words. Wait for the actions, sticks and stones.
Shit like that.
Mr. Grant was good. Hey, man, we still got some Pampers left from the last time you showed love. We appreciate it. These motherfuckers getting big, though. I appreciate you, bro. Mike Brown with the $10 super chat. I don't think you all look for clarity as much as you look for a weak point in these men's arguments to embarrass them mostly.
Wow.
Interesting. And that might be something.
And so
Sis, what'd you say?
Back to
Go
the
ahead, sis.
original question. This is
All right,
what
go
we're
ahead.
tired of. This is a great example of what we're tired of. You ask us what we're tired of, and then we proceed to do exactly that. And it's taxing for real because we're not really saying anything wrong. What I wanted to say way back when you mentioned Kevin was can't come up here insulting our intelligence either. Kevin married a woman that's 12 years younger and he moved out of the country, wherever he at. You feel me? So don't come up here insulting our intelligence like we don't know what the hell that is. You know what I'm saying? So we've listened to Kevin over and over and over. And then we finally say something, now there's something wrong with us. That's what we're tired of. This right here.